Hey guys, Big Red 310s here again with another All Sides of the Wrestling World. For those who do not know, I've been watching DVDs I've been watching and planning on reviewing. Dragon Gate opened the Ultimate Gate. This was the show the day before Mercury Rising. Damn good show so far. I haven't seen the Six Man yet, but damn good show. You know, people crap on Dragon Gate, but in the ring, they won't put on a bad match. Storylines, repetitive, yes, I know. But in the ring, they're still very good. Okay, let's just get this out of the way. Starcade, the Essential Collection. I haven't seen this DVD in so long, but I'll tell you from what I remember. This DVD, I thought was very good, but like I said before, for me personally, sitting through 25 matches took forever. That AIW show I just reviewed, that took me a good week and a half to see because it was so hard to sit through. But this wasn't much better. Let me tell you that. This was hard to sit through. That documentary is very, very good. The documentary is great. People like to say, oh, it was too short. Well, I do agree with what Trusair said. Well, by the time you get to like 94, 95, 96, you're just kind of getting repetitive, going over the Starcade main events over and over again. Plus, it wasn't as big. I mean, what I'm saying, like in 93, 94, wasn't as important, as much as a big deal as it was back in the early 80s. So I can understand them trying to focus on that portion of it. But, you know, besides that, I thought the documentary was fine. I actually really enjoyed it for the time it went. A lot of people might not, but hey, what are you going to do? Now, as far as the matches go, there is some crap on here. The worst match on here is probably Sting Hogan. There's 2 scaffold matches on here. One I actually thought was good. The other one I thought was... I still think the best scaffold match of all time is between Rhino... Best match of all time with Rhino in it. Between Rhino and AJ Styles at Elevation X. That's a fun scaffold match. As far as the rest of this, not much you have to go out of your way to see. Wyndham Pillman versus Steamboat and Douglas is a very, very good tag team match. Battleable, I thought, was kind of bland and tough to sit through. Road Warriors versus Anderson and Blanchard was a very fun match. Rey Mysterio and Liger was very fun. The scaffold match, like I said, that's probably the best one. Rock and Roll Express, Midnight Express. Ric Flair, Lex Luger, I thought was great. Really great. I don't think it's as amazing as people say, but I still really liked it. Eddie Guerrero versus Shinjiro Otani, or Utani. I really liked this match as well. I loved all the Cruiserweight matches on here, pretty much. Dusty Rhodes, I don't even remember that match. Sting and Vader's awesome. That might be my second favorite match in the whole set, to be honest. I think the Briscoes Youngblood Steel match. Now, rating matches from 1983 is kind of hard and unfair because it was a different style, a different purpose. But still, I still think that match, you know, some people say one of the best tag team matches. I don't know, man. I'm not too high on that, but whatever. Rhodes and Flair, I don't understand. When I first saw that match years ago on Ric Flair's DVD, I loved it. And now looking back on it now that I'm older, now how I looked at the match differently, I was just kind of like, huh? Why is this so good? So... I don't know. Eddie Guerrero, Dean Malenko was great match. Really liked that match. The four-way ladder match I love, as you saw from my Starcade 2000 review. I'm giving it such a high rating because the rest of that show was so god-awful. Sting and Ric Flair's great. Valentine and Piper is great storytelling in that match. Just looking down the rest of these matches, I do not remember this match at all. Road Warriors versus Midnight Express. What the fuck happened in that match? Was that the scaffold match? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, they did have the scaffold match. Yeah, that was the one I didn't like that much. Sting and Hogan, yeah. Flair and Race is great for historical purposes. Magnum TA Blanchard is also great. And Flair Vader is awesome. Best match in the whole set. So I do recommend it because there are a lot of great matches on here. I mean, yeah, sure, there's a couple bad matches, but I heard people say, oh, this doesn't get such a high rating because there's so much crap on here. As far as bad matches go, there's like 1. As far as not good matches, like just okay, there's probably like 5 or 6. As far as great matches, there's like 10. There's a lot of great stuff on this DVD. And the documentary itself. I'd give it like an 8.25, 8.5 actually. I really enjoyed it. Again, tough to sit through, but if you saw it in parts like I did, it's not that bad. Starcade Essential Collection. Shawn Michaels, My Journey. I've heard a lot of people say that they were disappointed with this DVD release, and I really don't understand why. I think it was everything it needed to be. Sean already released 2 other DVDs. I own both of them, and obviously everyone should own both of them because both those DVDs are awesome. They have pretty much all his best matches down packed. I did not want them to repeat anything, so I don't really know what else could have been added to this set. I mean, everything was fine. They do have 3 5-star matches on this set. Taker, his match with Angle, which I think personally, okay, I can't say it's overrated because I gave it 5 stars, but some people say like it's one of their favorite matches of all time, one of the best matches in WWE history, the best match in WWE history, the best match of the decade. Honestly, I think it's Shawn Michaels' worst WrestleMania match that decade, besides the Vince McMahon one. Like, I liked his triple threat better. I like the match with Jericho better. I like the match with Taker better. I like the match with Flair better for different reasons. So, and okay, not the match with Cena. So I think it's one of his weaker ones, even though it's still a 5-star match. So don't shit on me. And I'm a huge fan of his match with Jericho. Most people aren't. People don't understand. I really like that storyline. That storyline had been built since December. They had built it on at the Royal Rumble, at No Way Out. Great promos on Raw. This was when I was first getting into wrestling, so this angle kind of captured me more than any of the other ones did. It was the first long-term built angle that I saw, and I think the match is great. I think they told an amazing story. Shawn and Jericho, great similarities. Jericho wanted to be Shawn Michaels. He copied a lot of Michaels' moves in this match. I loved it. I just thought everything was perfect, even if the match isn't a 5-star match. But it is a 5-star match. Shawn Flair I liked. Shawn Taker Koski match is also really, really good. Shawn Bulldog is also a great match. Disc 1, I checked. I had not seen any of the matches on Disc 1. Not one. But I thought they were all, okay. Nothing to write home about. I did like their match with the Hart Foundation, their match with the Brainbusters, his match with Bret Hart. My favorite match in the whole disc actually was his match with British Bulldog on Raw. I thought that match was great. Most people don't. I don't know why. I thought that was almost by far. I won't say that, but yeah, so many great matches. The sit-down interview with Michael Cole. I won't call it a shoot. It's an interview. But it's a good interview. They talk about his opponents. There is a shoot on Hulk Hogan, which I did really like. Really, really like that. Notice they put his promo on Montreal on here, but they did not put his actual match with Hogan because WWE, Shawn especially, did not like that match that much. But yeah, they did put that. The interview with Michael Cole, I think, is very good. It adds something different to these Shawn Michaels DVDs. It kind of takes him through what he thought of each of his opponents, each of his crowd, what people thought of him. Overall, I think it's just a great set. I don't know what to give this. 8.25, 8.5 as well. Maybe an 8.5. This was really easy to sit through, in my opinion. I thought this DVD was a lot of fun. I really liked it. And like I said, you can't really put the Hell in a Cell match with Taker. You can't put his match with Triple H, his match with Bret, his ladder match with Razor. Because we've all seen those matches, and they've been on other DVDs. That's what I like about this. I don't think any match, not one match on this DVD is on another DVD. The only match I think should have been on here was his match with Cena at Mania. Because I really don't know of any other DVDs that has that. I understand why the Triple Threat's not on here. But, besides that, no match on here is a repeat. My Journey. Pick it up. Guest Booker with Raven. My first time looking at the Guest Booker series. I'm a big fan of kayfabe commentaries, and this was a great, great, great set. He basically booked Hall and Nash and ECW, and like if you're a fan, if you like to book things like I do, like I've been in the booking leagues and past and stuff, and this is really entertaining. I really like how he takes you back to ECW. Plus, he's a funny guy. I just really like these I don't know, but I really love these booking episodes where like everything just kind of comes together and it all works. You see how he pinpoints each and everything. It's not that long either. It's only like an hour and 15 minutes. Raven's a good guy. I really like the fantasy booking here, mixing in some real life moments. And it really makes you think, if Hall and Nash had gone to ECW and not in WCW, what really would have happened to wrestling? So yeah, I really did like it. Guest Booker with Raven. I do recommend it. Most people don't like it because they think the topic is too minimal, booking Hall and Nash and ECW. Not like Jim Cornette, who booked the Invasion angle, or what's-his-face, Greg Gagne, who booked the opposition attempt to Vince McMahon in 1985. But I don't care if the topic is a little unimportant. It's still great. So yeah, I'd give this like an 8. AAW 6th Anniversary Show. This show is okay. It's good. I will admit, besides the main event, the rest of the card is very forgettable. Very forgettable. I don't even want to go too much step into the matches. The 6-Man Mayhem match I thought was fun, but sloppy as fuck. God damn. There was one guy in here, I forget who it was. I think it was Knight Wagner or Michael Facade, who they botched every single move they did in such a bad way. Darren Corbin versus Crotch was okay. It was very short. Mischief versus Ryan Cruz was okay, kind of short. Zero Gravity versus the Hybrids was the second best match of the night. That match was fun. Ryan Bos versus Dan Lawrence was okay, but again short. Jay Bradley versus Mason Beck, okay, but short. Silas Young and Matt Cross. Matt Cross isn't as good as he used to be, but I still thought this match was pretty good, I guess. I'd give it like 3.25. But the no-rope barbed wire match is amazing. House of Truth versus the Phoenix Twins. This did make my top 10 matches of the year. Awesome. So much blood. So much great action. This match had been built for 1 year. Loser of this match had to leave AAW. It was such a great match. So much fun to watch. So many great barbed wire spots. One of the Phoenix Twins guys took off their shirts and went into the barbed wire. So many great table spots. It was awesome. That match I'd give 4.5 stars. And I guess for that, I'd have to give the whole show a 7.25, 7.5. Okay, big review 10. 8.25, 8.5, 8.5, 8, 7.25. I'm out. See you.